The Volvo XC40 Recharge makes a good electric car. It has convenient packaging, an intriguing design, and is speedy. For 2024, a 248-horsepower single-motor rear-wheel drive variant joins the lineup and boasts more driving range than the twin-motor all-wheel drive version. The new rear-wheel drive setup is more efficient and uses a slightly larger battery pack. The single-motor model is good for up to 293 miles of driving, and updates to twin-motor trim's electric motors increase the range to 254 miles per charge. So let's look at 10 things you need to know before buying the 2024 Volvo XC40 Recharge. You have to admit it. The Volvo XC40 Recharge is a pretty little EV. Looking almost the same as the standard ICE-driven car, the XC40 Recharge features a tad bigger wheels and curiously has the exact clearance as the ICE version. Now, these changes, clearly influenced by the electric car specifics, did not ruin the whole athletic appearance this SUV flaunts. The differences between the two versions are subtle, but the electric one has a different, fully enclosed grille design, while the one with the standard engine does have a classic grille. Nevertheless, both cars look handsome, which is only an acknowledgement of the fantastic design decisions within Volvo. Several drivers reported that the XC40 Recharge does not offer as engaging driving characteristics as some of its competitors. Not only that, but many reported that this SUV felt choppy and rather rough while driving over the bumps and on some less than perfect sections of the road. This quality can be attributed to a rather stiff ride formulated by Volvo. See, one of the qualities Volvo wants to project with a whole swath of their new cars includes a sporty pedigree. They are doing the same with the Polestar and, obviously, with the electric versions of Volvo cars. A dual-motor setup, along with an all-wheel drive and 402 horsepower on tap, lend the Volvo XC40 Recharge quite impressive specs. While the 75 kWh battery isn't the biggest one out there, accelerating from 0 to 60 miles per hour in 4.7 seconds is crisp and rather remarkable. Moreover, some independent testers managed to reach 60 miles per hour in as low as 4.2 seconds. Now that is something only a proper sports small SUV can achieve. The top speed of 112 miles per hour is just at the expected levels. Only some years ago, Volvo limited the top speed of all its cars to just that level. All electric cars are seriously heavy. However, one might imagine that the Volvo XC40 Recharge, with its rather minuscule dimensions, could save a bit of weight. That is not the case, though. The thing is that with 4,460 pounds of weight, this SUV is not that much lighter compared with larger electric SUVs. Honestly, with a length of 174.2 inches, we expected Volvo to make this SUV a bit more reasonable with its weight. We are, of course, still ages away from lightweight electric cars. Maybe we are just waiting for the solid-state batteries. Smart packaging is one segment where Volvo excels. Even the ICE-powered version of the XC40 makes a case for wonderful practicality. You can see the same thinking in the XC40 Recharge. This SUV, unlike standard ICE-powered cars, does have an ace up its sleeve. After all, the internal combustion engine is completely gone. Pop up the hood, and you'll see the frunk. This feature, while more or less standard among electric cars, does give an added piece of convenience compared with the ICE car. Now, the thing is that the rear trunk lost a bit of space with the conversion to an electric car. The frunk has 31 liters of capacity, while the trunk lost 47 liters of capacity due to electric gear packaging. Nevertheless, this SUV is plenty practical, with spacious door pockets and storage areas. Interestingly enough, you can find a dustbin between the front seats. Not every aspect of the Volvo XC40 Recharge makes much sense. The range is one of its drawbacks. Powerful motors with more than 400 horsepower on tap and just a tad shy of 490 pound-feet of torque give the XC40 a lot of power to play with. A 75 kilowatt-hour battery can provide enough juice for it, but only for 254 miles. Cold weather hampers the battery further. A lighter foot on the accelerator pedal will get you more, but this is still less compared to what the competition offers. Taking care of you and all the occupants inside is the equipment suite so well designed that you will find it challenging to spec an equally impressive car, even among the premium manufacturers out there. Following the sustainability plan set out by the company, the interior of this EV makes do with the leather-free option for some of its trims. It is what Volvo calls a responsible luxury, a quality many electric vehicles of today share. Coupled with quite nice backlit ambiance lights, smart storage solutions, and soft-to-touch surfaces, the interior of this SUV takes place among the greats. The tech on board, equally impressive, includes 2 large displays. The classic arrangement makes a case for the rather inviting and cozy interior we would expect from manufacturers such as Volvo. Interestingly enough, the central display is not as crisp or as responsive as one might expect from an electric car of this stature. Some did report rather serious issues with the infotainment system as well. For example, the system did not connect to the internet as it should have. Also, some owners experienced rather unusual shutdowns or app crashes. These issues, while partially resolved by subsequent over-the-air updates, took a toll on the Volvo XC40 Recharge tech prowess. Future updates could make this situation better. While the infotainment is lacking, this SUV most definitely compensates for it in other areas. As ever, safety is of paramount importance for Volvo. After all, Volvo officials stated back in 2008 that, by 2020, nobody shall be seriously injured or killed in a new Volvo. This EV is the pinnacle of such thinking as the company filled it with active safety features, including advanced driver assistance systems with adaptive cruise control, collision mitigation support, lane keeping aid, blind spot assist, rear auto brake system, level 2, autonomous driving, and more. The thing is that the company builds all of its cars with the singular aim in mind, to make them as safe as possible. No wonder the car achieved Top Safety Pick Plus by the Insurance Institute for Highway Safety. The Audi Q4 e-tron, for example, starts at under $50,000. On the other hand, the Volvo XC40 Recharge is not as generous, as its entry level has an estimated price of $50,000 makes for a car that dwells in the premium segment even more than some of the German competition. Volvo tried to justify such a price with sports car-like acceleration and rather cool styling. We don't know if it is enough for you, but that price can surge a lot more if you select enough options. Nevertheless, the premium price gives this SUV quite an interesting position on the market. As it is not the biggest car out there, it wants to offer its buyers a bit more premium credibility.